Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Ake drives it forward. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ake. Shot at goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And the ball is out of play. Ake goes looking. And it's Memphis Depay. First quarter of an hour gone. The Netherlands yet to have a shot on target. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Memphis Depay. Chance to break. Needed a better pass there. Dashing forward at pace. He could be in here. Away from immediate danger. Loses his balance and loses the ball. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Tries to get it forward quickly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And the counter is on. Well positioned to make that interception. Surely... Oh, shooting chance! Goal, the Netherlands!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
The Netherlands take the lead. Goes for goal! He scores! Serbia are back in business.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Serbia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite...
Big chance! It's got through to him. Oh, real chance! Danger averted for now. That's been won straight back. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He spotted the run and played him through. It's come through. He's gone for it! Marvellous goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well.
There's the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
The Netherlands head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Gets it back. Good clearance and very necessary. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And now the breakaway.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Cuts it out. Nicely measured pass.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Battles to win it back. Now the counter. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This could fall anywhere. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. He's in, surely! There's the shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well played, he saw that coming. Big chance, must be! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. All the way back and they start again.
Serbia are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Oh, good interception.
The Netherlands are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, they can break here. Well weighted. Can he find a finish now? The defence can get it clear. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And he's there to hoof it away.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Wrestled off the ball.
Serbia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And that will be the final act. The Netherlands come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result matters. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of...
He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Looking to get within range. Hoists it forward. Ball's gone out of play. Politano. He's making good use of his strength. And the shot! It's broken loose. Oh, real chance! Oh, it's opened up. Hits one!
Italy have been the more adventurous for me and productive, and now they have to add that clinical bit.
Isak. Looking to break out here. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He gets past his man. Isak has a pop. Goal, Sweden!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Sweden take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Lindelof. Gets it back. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. This is gone, that's a foul. Isak done very well to intervene. Lindelof. Cambiasso. And it's played forward. And he's managed to get himself offside. Politano. He could be in here. And the finish! Well, a
think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
That's a good ball to find him. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Italy are back in business.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
And the counter is on. Cristante. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And we hit half-time. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. He's gone for it! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Sweden given another corner. And he just whacks it away. Politano with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Oh, good interception. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well positioned to make that interception. He's got through. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Lindelof gets it away.
Sweden have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Cambiasso. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Oh, that's nice. Cleared away. Corner then. On behind for a goal kick. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Isak. He's through the middle. There will be a throw-in. Now a chance to break. And he heaves it forward. Sweden have it back and they can go again. And he's on his way! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. He's picked him out. Isak shapes to shoot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And he's there to clear it. Shot, and the shot! We've got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well read, he sorted that out.
Sweden merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Chance to break. Tien. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's Locatelli. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Receives it from behind. Quick ball forward. Battles to win it back.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Tien. Italy desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Forward it goes.
You wonder if that's it.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Lindelof can hoist it clear. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hit long and direct. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And that's that. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah.
Goes for goal! That's offside. Yes, it is. Gross. Gets it back, and back to base. Looking to break out here, gets the better of his man. And it's corner. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Tries to get it clear. And a shot! Big relief. It just needed better contact. And it's played forward. Gross. Needed a better pass there. Could be thinking about a shot here. Hoists it forward. Battles to win it back. Gets his foot in there. Forward it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It'll be a throw-in. Good idea, just poorly executed. Nigeria are working the ball. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The referee has given a corner. Cleared away. He gets past his man. And now they can launch a counter. And he's straight offside. Defending of the desperate variety. Kimmich. Gross plays it out to the flank. Got a throw in. Out to the right. Now the cross. Kimmich gets it back.
Nigeria really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Ball through needs to be good here. Neuer has that under control. Chance to break. Kimmich plays it forward. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Ndidi. No goals as yet. It's a brilliant interception. Sané, good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, great ball! Goalkeeper's ball. And here's the chance to counter. He could be in here. It's come loose. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
It's a fabulous position. He's gone down, but the ref... Sané has given away a free kick. And it's been taken straight back. Turns and goes back. Kimmich. Now a chance to break. Gross. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And here's Goretzka. Tries to get it forward quickly. A real chance to break. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Lookman! And he's cut it out. We can get that clear. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And now the breakaway. Now it's Sané. Ball is over the line. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Gross. Nigeria are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Nigeria clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
It's a loose ball. Nigeria cannot keep hold of the ball. Breaks on here. And it's Goretzka. Now can... Big chance! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Gets it, and now what? Goes for goal!
A very nice shimmy to manipulate the space, and that was cleverly worked.
Up to meet it! And yes, it's there! And late in the day, a telling moment. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Has a goal! Goal! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Germany get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Back into the middle. Germany have a free kick. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. So it is a German free kick.
He's having a go. Oh, good stop, it had to be.
Looking to go deep. It's good distance on it. Dashing forward at pace. And it's Hieut3. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Rudiger hoists it forward. It's a great ball. Now surely. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rudiger. And that's it. Germany away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. Tien, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. James hoists it forward. England ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Fofana finds himself eased off the ball.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Hit into the middle. Keeper's ball. Jordan Henderson.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Battles to win it back. Burn. And it's played forward. Jordan Henderson. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Kessié. Jordan Henderson. Keeper's ball. Ivory Coast going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Kessié gets away from his opponent. And now the breakaway. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Jordan Henderson could move up a gear here. Saka gets it out to the wing. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. He wants to get it forward quickly. back to the keeper. Pickford sends that a long way. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the defence can get it clear. Chalobah. Stones. Burn. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. How would you review the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Well, we're already into the second. Oh, shooting chance! Gets good distance on it. Fofana, and it's got through. He's in space and looking for options. Knocks it away. Jordan Henderson.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Kane.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Saka did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Kane. Kessié plays it forward. Decent looking ball. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
This is promising. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Danger averted for now. Forward it goes. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. A real chance to break. And he's there to cut it out. It'll be a throw-in.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Chance to break. Well played, he saw that coming. Burn. And it's played forward. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0.
England are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Kessié.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Looking to get within range.
Ivory Coast are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
It is just a question of running down the clock now.
Ivory Coast have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Going through. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out?
England probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. And he's there to hoof it away. And that's that. England hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really...
Kane! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then. And I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
No foul, says the referee. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised. He's had a goal! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Well, there was to be no other outcome. England trail at this early stage. How will they respond? A real chance to break. He spotted the run and played him through. Ferran Torres. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the shot! Forward it goes. Breaks on here. Rashford. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Kane. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Chalobah. Dinks one in. And that has put a stop to that. Rice. And here's Kane. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Ferran Torres gets it away. Plays it out to the flank. Chance to break. Llorente. Laporte. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Gets into some space. Ferran Torres. It's being played forward. Good ball, it's found its target. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Dashing forward at pace. It's a loose ball. Hoists it forward. Cuts it out. Oh, real chance! And it's played forward. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Tries to get it forward quickly, and it's Rashford. Now the counter. And the through ball is intercepted. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. One that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we are already promptly back underway.
England don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Ferran Torres gets it back. He's come loose. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Spain with a chance here to increase their lead. He'll fancy himself from here. He's trying the shot. Llorente tries lifting it over. Rashford, he's off on a marauding run. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Ferran Torres. And it's Kane. Battles to win it back. Eric Garcia. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Kane. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that. Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Rashford, foot in. Ferran Torres. Stones. So, Jim, what are you thinking? Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's the through ball. It's on a plate. He's had a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Chalobah. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Keeper's ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
What a throw in. And help's available out wide. Knocks it away.
Spain are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Real chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Oh, he's found him in space. Has a pop! He scored! England are back in business. That was a given. It always was.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
England surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Well, he's made sure that that won't get through.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Just brushed off the ball there.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. So, Tien, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena, a symbol of cutting-edge technology and architectural perfection. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nelson Semedo. And back to base. Significant chances so far, little to report, at least in terms of attacking intent. A buccaneering run from the defender.
Shot at goal! Oh, that in it! No mistake!
Nelson Semedo.
Forward it goes. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Gets the better of his man. Crosses into the box. And that's been levered clear. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Bruno Fernandes puts too much behind that. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's left his man.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ronaldo proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Rabiot. Cristiano Ronaldo, well weighted. Gonzalo Guedes, he's gone for it! Goal! Portugal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Portugal break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Gonzalo Guedes really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Massive leap! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Going through. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Has gone out. Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, good interception. Chance to shoot.
Brushed off the ball there. Tien. And it's played forward. Oh, delightful. Oh, real danger here. Face to face with the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
France need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And here's Dembele. The defence can get it clear.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
This could fall anywhere!
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Gonzalo Guedes, who's made his mark on this game. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Gonzalo Guedes. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Plays it out to the flank. And that has put paid to that. And it's Dembele.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Gonzalo Guedes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Crowd calling for him to shoot.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dinks one in. That intervention was very necessary. Good clearance and very necessary. That's not going to make it.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Lofted into the middle. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Forward it goes. It has got through to him. Real chance!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Pedro Neto.
And he's made sure that that won't get through. Goalkeeper's ball. Back to the keeper and go again. Gets away from his opponent. Bernardo Silva striding forward, facing goal. Knocks it away.
Portugal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Battles to win it back. No question, that's a foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best. Portugal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And he's away. Just the keeper to beat. Has a goal! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Terrific audacity. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drop.
He's gone for it! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. No question, that's a foul. Bruno Fernandes. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Ruben Neves. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bruno Fernandes. How about a shot? Chance to... Oh, shooting chance! And the ball is out of play. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ruben Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Defending of the desperate variety. Has gone out. Fabian Ruiz. Laporte. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Diogo Dalot. Needed a better pass there. And now they can launch a counter. Oh, great ball! He's had a shot! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Fabian Ruiz tries to get it forward quickly. Ferran Torres battles to win it back. Hoists it forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for it! This could fall anywhere! Ferran Torres, and it's played forward. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Eric Garcia plays it forward. He's through. Ferran Torres. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Now the counter. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Spain head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And we're already back underway here. Ruben Neves drives it forward. Fabian Ruiz. Danger averted for now. And it's been taken straight back. And now the breakaway. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And a play for a throw. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Spain can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Gets it back. Portugal are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Pedro Neto plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Just brushed off the ball there. He's away! Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Rodri positions himself well and cuts it out. Ferran Torres shoots! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Spain take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Forward it goes. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds.
Pedro Neto! And it's hoisted clear. Bruno Fernandes could try cutting inside here. Towering header! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Tries a header!
That's a real chance missed. Merino. Rodri.
And the shot!
Should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
And they've been caught out here. It's a promising ball.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, should have put that away.
Great leap!
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Laporte floats one over, looking for space out wide. Ruben Dias does well to read it and intercepts. Away from immediate danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, really good feet from him. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Portugal with a set-piece chance. Looking to change the direction of the game here. It's anyone's ball. Oh, great run, magical! He's in space and looking for options. Four extra minutes added on. Diogo Dalot. Right through the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a loose ball. There are a few waiting for it. That's great strength on the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Spain have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.